Okay, welcome to the fitment video, instructional video to fit the Shift Dynamics Quickshifter to the MT09. This is the one with the flash ECU modification. So to prepare the bike, we just take the seat off, take the top component of the shift rod off the shift lever, like that one. That just comes off and that will just hang down, and take the top bolt out of the sprocket cover. Once we've got the seat off, we also then take this plug out. This plug here, the lever goes out like that, and then that will just come out like that. There's a few plugs in there for. So just leave that hanging for the moment, and then we'll fit up the shifter. Alright, so we've just fitted the Quickshifter switch. It bolts in the top section there. You feed it through in behind the lever, the shift lever, and you adjust the switch, the little roller switch here that you can hear clicking, so that as you lift up to change into second, you can hear it clicking there. So you need to, the switch is on a slide adjustment at the back on the bracket, so you adjust that so that it has a reasonable amount of play there. We'll test it in a moment in gear, and that's how you adjust it. So what we'll do now is this, the plug for the switch, we'll feed that up through the back of the frame up into the cabin there, so that we can plug that into the harness. We've fed through the cable up through in behind the frame, up in underneath the tank, and then through into this cavity. And we've used this wiring harness that comes with the Quickshifter. One end goes into that 6-pin plug that was plugged into the tip-over sensor. The other end of it goes into the tip-over sensor, and there's a tail coming out, and that's where the Quickshifter plugs directly into. So now we'll just adjust it in gear, get it going, start it up, test it, and we're good to go. Alright, we're all plugged in. We've put the shift rod back onto the shift lever or arm. We have had to, you'll see in behind there is a little washer just there, and the purpose of that is so that the thread doesn't poke through the other end and foul on the switch. Alright, so what we'll do is we've got it in gear, so second gear as an example. And we apply pressure on the shift lever so that you can hear it clicking when it's under quite a bit of load. So quite a bit of load, and that will stop it from false shifting. But just muck around with that. The switch moves up and down. You can get to the screws from the top there, so you can undo them, move the switch up and down just so that you get it right. And you'll need to set it up for you. Okay, so now we're good to start it up and make sure that it cuts the ignition. So we'll put the stand up. Got it on the paddock stand there. Okay, so there we have it. So that's the switch. Wiring goes up into the wiring loom, cuts the ignition, The flash, guys, I don't know what it's set at, probably about 65 milliseconds. It'll only work above 4,000 revs is the standard setting. And then full throttle clutchless upshifts. Enjoy.